Okay. Hello, I'm MLinguist, and today I'm going to be grading this problem that we finished yesterday, and then also finishing, hopefully, the PowerPoint of problems from the 2008 problem set. So let me just get my stuff set up real quick, and it'll take me like 2 minutes. Alright, I think I got the text up. Oops. Got the text. Trying to move it to the corner. There we go. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna get the answer key for this one up. Today is definitely going to be a harder day in terms of the problems we're going to be trying to solve. But I think we can do it. There we go. Yep. The black tortoise smiled, yep. So that's an E. Ichi, Alika, Kelly, Ichi, yep. And then the large rabbit protected. Oh, I said this cat. Because it's E.T. So, maybe I didn't understand it properly. E.T. is this. But there's. Oh, because it's this large rabbit protected the cat. I think. So this one's wrong. I think this one we were doing in a bit of a hurry because we wanted to fit it into the stream. So this one, I think we just forgot that this end means this large, it means this large rabbit, and since we thought that ET means this, we swapped the articles. So should be this large rabbit protected the cat. Let's find the last one. I have no idea what this says, but other than that, it seems right, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna mark it wrong to be strict with myself. But I think I don't even know what that is. But since it's surrounded by ini, and I think I knew that, like, it surrounds the noun. I think I knew the pronoun, or is it a pronoun? I'm not sure what it is, but it surrounds the noun. So I think that's supposed to be any, but I'm gonna mark it wrong just for being strict with myself, because competition is it's drawing closer, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna change the text real quick to NACLO 2008 problem walkthrough, and then we can get started with that 2008. Okay, let's go. I feel like we might be moving a little too slow to reach like 2023 before the competition. Oh man, I think okay, so the annotations did save from yesterday morning. That's good, so we can just continue. Yeah, so let's just update this really quick. I'm thinking of making a more detailed stream schedule when I come back from school today. So I'll make that, like, and I already have a stream schedule, yeah, but I just wanted to make it so that I can, like, know which problems from which test I'm going to cover so that we reach 2023 before the 2024 open round starts. And then after that I'll have a schedule for invitational practice, because there's, I believe, 2 rounds of NACLO and then 1 round of the IOL, I think. So you have to first pass the open round, which is what we're practicing for, and then you pass the invitational. You don't pass it, you score really well on it, and then the people who score really well on it are like selected to represent their respective country in the IOL, or the International Olympiad of Linguistics, or something like that. But in 2024, June 2024, or July, it's going to be in Brazil, so that's super cool. I would love to go to Brazil, but we're just going to try and pass it round by round. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so we know that this is to look is looking. I'm going to rewrite these two, or like, actually, you know what, we'll just leave it like that. I don't want to waste too much time rewriting and writing stuff. It's just a little hard for me to find it, so let's just do this, maybe to mark it out. Okay, so I think these two are both relating to the one about, like, reaching the top. To look is looking, or not reaching the top. To look and is looking. What I didn't understand about this one is that I thought that appearances and look would have, like, similar forms. Actually, that doesn't make much sense. But yesterday when I was thinking about it, I related is looking to appearance, because, like, you're looking at someone else's appearance and, like, the other person appears to you, and, like, looking is how you perceive them, you know? But I guess that's not it. So to look is looking is down here. Happiness is skipping for joy is up here. So to look is looking is this, like, let's do this actually. Let me find. I'm gonna modify the PowerPoint and put the table on the next page so that we don't have to keep flipping back and forth between the slides. I'm actually not putting the table, I'm just putting the 12 phrases. So, okay. And we know that happiness is the happiness is the third. So to look is looking is second to last and last. So let's get our highlighter. We have to look is looking over here. And over here, over here it seems to be that we have to look, left, right, oh right, this one is becoming a skeleton. I remember from yesterday we briefly went over this one. This one's becoming a skeleton. So, which one's skeleton? I think it's like one of these. Yeah, it is one of these. Yeah, this is skeleton. So that means that the subject, whatever the order, like it could be read from right to left, or left to right, but the subject will always be to the right of the sentence. So here, to look is the subject. So this could be like, I want to look or something like that. But we do not know yet. What is this one? Maybe this could give us some insight. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Summit. No. I don't think so. Let's try and see. I know these plus things mean something. So let's try and figure out what these plus things mean, right? Or these little crosses and dots. We can look at this set of sentences, which is like the skeleton, right? This is the noun. How do they conjugate it? How do they conjugate various skeletons and is becoming a skeleton? So I go skeleton, various skeletons. This is like a plural indicator, right? And it takes, since I read from left to right, it takes the first two characters and it puts a cross under the second one. Hey, this looks exactly like that. So it could be various looks, looking multiple times, looking a lot. Let's just say it's to look, right? So it'd be to look a lot. We'll just say to look a lot, and then maybe come back if we make some more observations. Okay, and then for this last one, the asterisk travels to the third one, but how is there a third one? There's also a modified, like this is, so it's basically this one, because the noun is here, there's like this character, I guess, here, That appears to be like modifying the sentence. So this is is becoming a skeleton, right? So would this be is looking? Then for the purchase, we have to figure out how we get the noun form, right? So let's go back to where to buy is. And oh, remember we have, okay, so to buy is this one. So let's go back here. To buy right here, right? We have that same pattern. Skeleton. How did we conjugate this verb? This is various skeletons. This is multiple. So then it has to be a similar conjugation to this, right? So you take first. Let's try this. We'll do this 3 character with the dot. You know what? I'm gonna do this to the side, because since this C3 is to explain your reasoning, I can just explain it verbally, and then we'll just put our answer here. Excuse me. Okay, so this is the verb form, and it's still got that. So maybe a purchase is just this and oops, maybe it's just that. We can try it, because like this has got the like verb mark, I guess. It looks like it's a verb. What's this one? Like, let's see what that one is. This longest one. Longest one is to reach the top, right? So it is a verb. It seems to be a verb marker, so we're just gonna remove this part and assume this is like the noun. So let's erase this. That doesn't really look like it, but that's okay. Is that right? I think so. So this is to purchase. Oh, not to purchase, it's the purchase. We'll just call this number 3. And then 4 is buying. This one is becoming a skeleton. So maybe we'd add the dot. Let's see. I'm not sure I feel too confident about this, but we can always try. There's definitely need to get some more practice with these ones. Okay, I'll pull up the answers and let's see how we did. 2021. Let's just go to NACLO. So that we don't have to keep switching back and forth. Let's open this up bigger so I can see. Resources, practice problems. Resources are good too. Back to 2008. This is called, I think, Reach for the Top or something. Yeah. Okay. Since we've already graded the last slide stuff, let's just grade this stuff. Oh, it's to become a skeleton, not becoming a skeleton. This is called various summits. Interesting. This is wait, what? Hold on, let me just look back at this for a sec. Summit is here. Okay, I'm a little confused. Let me, we'll change the pen color first, and then we'll go back here. So this is Summit. I think, let me just double check that we have the right one. So, Summit, oh, Summit's down here. I think I made a mistake while grading then. To look is looking still up there. Okay. Summit and to reach the top is at the bottom. So these would be swapping with these. Happiness is skipping for joy is what we're swapping. I think, yeah. Because that's why I was confused about it. Because, you know, appearances and looks probably is like similar. Because I assumed like appearance. These are all like nouns, I guess. And when you're looking at someone, you're like perceiving their appearance. So it would be related. Okay. So now that I know where we like slipped up, let's try and figure out the logic for these two sentences to be those two sentences. Yeah. Where's my pen? it's up there. Okay. Maybe I'll add a new slide so that we can just not get it too cluttered. Okay. I'm gonna copy over this list. Yep. And then I'm gonna copy over the question, specifically C2, practical. And then we're going to try and do it again. Or at least explain our way through the thing that we got wrong. Also, one moment. I'm going to check on YouTube really quick because I'm streaming from my desktop computer and I just want to make sure that the quality is good. Alright, let's see. Because I was having a few troubles with my last video that I uploaded. Okay, looks good. Yeah. Okay, so if we go back one slide, we can probably find, yeah. Okay, so this is like a blank slate. And we know that, let's use a different color highlighter. Okay. We know that these two are still like what we're looking for. Hey, wait. If it's just a change in word, then logically the sentence structure should still be the same. Like our answers, the way the verbs are conjugated in our answers should be the same. So let's just double check that really quick. Because, like, that was my bad that I didn't read the answer key properly, but I think that we should have a right answer, right? Various is to look a lot. Oh, right, because I saw the various, like, marker, and I said to look a lot because you can't say, like, various looks, right? And then is looking is like, and then is reaching the top. I think that makes sense. So I think we got the structure. It's just that our previous answer was like wrong. Let's just say, yeah, that's why it's like so important to get like the words right, because we would have lost probably like, we would have lost probably like a few points here for like it being in the wrong order. But then because we lost those points and because they're like relevant words in C2 and then C3, it's harder, I guess. It's like it's got more weight. Okay, I think we're good to move on. If you have any questions, by the way, for me to like cover, feel free to put them in the chat. Just you put the year and the letter, or the year and then the name, and then I can find it. But yeah, I love to do problems that are submitted. Alright. I don't know why it's not going forward. Okay. Let's go back. That is a very small blurb, actually. An excerpt from a well-known text is shown below. It is in two languages, X and Y, that are closely linguistically related to each other and also to English. However, the two versions are not perfect translations of one another. That might be important because there'll be variation. There might be variation of words. Okay. I feel like you can't really see my cursor. And when I like gesture on the screen, it's like harder to see probably. So I'll make sure to be like mindful of that. Okay, so this is text in language X, almost the same text in language Y. Okay, I mean, you clearly can see that Y has 8 sentences and X has 6. So I'm just going to note that down. We might need that later. And then let's move on and see what this is. Translate sentences X1 and X2 into grammatical English using your own words and word order. Okay. So since we're looking at X1 and X2, we should interesting. Well, okay, I think we can make an educated guess that R.O. Rodlevin equals Rodette. I think that's how you pronounce it here. I really want to learn the International Phonetic Alphabet, so I'll probably make a video on that a little later, but so Rodlevin is Rodette, right? Oh look, Sastora. Ogon, probably here. Bestimor. Men murmur. Wherefore, I don't know. It sounds like it would be something like men murmur. Wherefore have your stores gone, or something like that, but we'll see. Sastor, Bestimor. Dit are for I jagskal sitting barn. Dig bedre, dig batre. Oops. I'm highlighting, or not highlighting, I'm like underlining things that I think look like they would sound the same. Or similar, at least. Like maybe be from this a similar like root word. Is this in the same language family as English? Oh, it's closely linguistically related to each other and also English. Interesting. Mormor. Is Mormor a character? Why is it in quotations? So it's definitely very closely related. Says. Oh, it says. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell if I yelled. Like says, Rodette says, Rodlevant. So we know that it's something, something, something. Says, okay, hey, any progress is good progress. Says, I'm just gonna call him R for this, for writing purposes. Okay. Du har bestemor za stor. Since the sentences are repeated, so we have to figure out like what's changing in this one. Or so say digvate or digvate. Kune klemme deg bedre, kune se deg bedre. Or se deg bedre, it's going to be this. This is the translation of se here. Because the rest of the stuff in this sentence stays like constant, right? Say like, oh right, it's not the exact same text, so I think it starts here. That would match the 6 lines that's there. Yeah, okay. Because se and se matches. Okay, and after that we have klemme, yeah. And then we have this thing. Wait, klemme. Oh, we have, oh. Okay, so these lines are switched. These are switched. And then this might be another extra one. Wherefore do sasra oron. Ogon. Oron. It seems like some kind of call and response type thing. Let's take a look at the questions again. See what's there. Hey, I think we can do this, right? Which 2 sentences in Y remain unaligned? It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Oh, God. Sedig Batre? Oops, what? Aligns, so this aligns with not this, but this. So x2 aligns with y4, which means x1 aligns with y3, because they're kind of in a group. Oinduhar versus or rare, you know? Yeah, this is a 25-point problem, so it's gonna definitely take a lot more brain work, but I think we can do it. We've got about 45 minutes left, so we're almost halfway through the stream. But yeah, that's okay. We've got another, okay. So after this one, oh man, this is a long one. Yeah, we're like basically translating the whole thing. Yeah. After this one, we have another like 25-point problem, and then we're done. So imagine doing this. You have to be able to do all of these problems in one sitting in, I believe, 3 hours. I think the test is 3 hours long. So it definitely is difficult. And you've got to prepare. You shouldn't go in without any preparation. Cleme and... Where's Cleme? Is it? Clem is where? I literally saw it, did I not? Interesting, I guess I didn't. Say ore. It would be y2 for x4. I think x3 goes with y1 as well. y5, so ender, so so definitely y5, x5 match, I think. Hey, we'll see. It's not a bad thing to make mistakes. It just shows us where we need to improve. And also, we like just started studying, so expect to make mistakes. This x6 definitely matches to y8. So I guess y6 and y7 don't have. Well, I can't write more x's there, huh? We can say n, I guess. Or for like NA. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So y6, y7 remain unaligned. So we're translating this stuff to English. This actually might help with this one. Men murmur. I think murmur is murmur, or like talk. I think it's bestemor. Like they murmur. They murmur or talk or say. It might be say, they say. Where has, or whatever, like, wherefore has your store gone, or something like that. I could be completely wrong too. It definitely would help to have a little bit of linguistic knowledge here, for sure. At least for me. In my opinion, I think it would help. But then again, all NACLO problems are like written by linguists and like they're tested thoroughly. So like you definitely can find an answer without knowing linguistics. You don't need to know linguistics for store in language Y. Stora, language X. Is it a story or a store? Let's write down the rest of the words and then see. Pretty sure that was like aura or something. Yep. Skal instead of, with 2 L's instead of Yagskal instead of Yegskal. This sounds like a language I've heard before, but I'm not sure. 2 L's. R-O-R-O-N. Okay, if we're, oops, my text is blocked. Let me move that over. Anyway, if we are not able to finish this, we're definitely starting with it tomorrow, but I would like to ideally finish finish one problem at least today, because these are definitely longer, but yeah, they're the harder ones that I actually found a lot of resources for the easier like 10-point problems compared to like 20 and 25 points. So I've been like focusing more on them. But if you'd like me to go over more 10-point problems, I can do that too. Just let me know in the comments or in the chat. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Mon. Okay. Y6 and Y7, I'm gonna like cross out the like icons. Because I'm not sure if they have a thing. what the rest of the word was there for at. Right, so I was just filling this in. Yep. Oh my gosh, wait. Svarte might be a conjugation of sa. Like this is said, rodet, right? Sa is singular, and then svarte might be like multiple, and ulven might be like them. Let's see what's there. Svarte. Sa svarte, so said. Right, and svarte ulven is they. Men. Svarte is said. For sure. Should we guess it's store? Then it'd be like, men say, where has, or like, how has my store gone? Or like, how, then they're asking about like different. People talk about my store. They say that it's this. People talk about my store. They say it's this. Could be. I think this varfor sounds like wherefore. So like I think I'm confusing myself here. But let's see what there's no varfor here in language Y. Varfor har du sa stora ögon. Du har sa stor orer or rare, I don't know how to say that. Du har. Let's go over here. Where is that? Oh, this one. Var for har. We don't have a var for. Har do har. Okay. So there's a har. It's opposite. It's switched in language S. It's like har do instead of do har. It's like it's like switched. But it's the same, right? It's just switched around in the order. Sastor. Oh, they don't even have it. There's no E here. Sastora. They say it stays the same. But for Y7, which doesn't have a match, it's different. What about say? Or say? Say debauchery. It doesn't seem like there's air instead of R bar. Boom. It's got the 2 dots. Det. Maybe it's that. Is /R. We'll just say that. We're at this point we're just trying for the 40 for the that is for the whoa. Wait a minute. That is for then Yegskal, then there's a they say that is for the what for is your this thing. I think what for is your store? Men ask me, what for is your store? That is for something. Wait, we have to translate the name into English. Spare the rod. Well-known text is shown below. I'm not sure if I know this well-known text. Okay, I'm gonna check D2 just to see if we're like making the correct progress, like making progress in the correct direction. I think I closed my tab with the answers, so I'm just going to, oh wait, actually, I did not. Okay. Let's see D2. And obviously we'll see D1 as well, but we'll try and solve it genuinely. So that. What is this text? Little Red Riding Hood? Why are your eyes so big? Oh my. Men murmur. Men murmur. Oh my goodness. That's a little Yeah, I was pretty off. I was definitely pretty off. Okay, let's check the order answers though. Okay, x3, x4 are right, x1, x2 right. y5 is unaligned, y6 is unaligned. x5 should be aligned to y7 and x6 to y8. Because they come in groups. I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. Yeah, so this should be swapped. Okay. So definitely interesting. I think since this problem is actually like really interesting to dissect and definitely is a weak point of mine, I'm going to like revisit it on like in a video. I think that would be a good idea because, and also I have to note down that we have to find 25-point problems about like translating well-known texts. That can be the next approach video that we make. Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely something to come back to, but I don't think my skill level at the moment is like high enough to solve this problem without like spreading misinformation. I mean, I guess we were able to figure this out, which I'm proud of, but like I don't want to confuse people more. So we're just gonna move on and attempt a fish story in the last 25-ish minutes of the stream, and then I'll probably reattempt this like off stream and then make a video about it sometime this week maybe, but yeah, we'll see. Aymara is a South American language spoken by more than 2 million people in the area around Lake Titicaca, which at 12,507 feet above sea level is the highest navigable lake in the world. Among the speakers of Aymara are the Uros, fishing people who live on artificial islands woven from reeds that float on the surface of Lake Titicaca. That's actually so cool. How big are the artificial islands? Okay, below 7 fishermen describe their catch. Who caught what? Also, watch out, one of the fishermen is lying. That's bad. Okay. So there's gotta be some kind of like marker, right? And I'm assuming that the markers, so these markers are for like numbers, and I'm assuming the markers will be at the beginning of the sentence, right? So ma kimsa ma kimsa, right? And I think that these are the fishes, right? Chala walam piwa Chalwataxa, right? Wait, where is this? This is in Peru, Bolivia, Chile. Okay, interesting. So we have Chalwa. We have Chalwampiwa, Chalwataxa, Chalwalampiwa, Chalwataxa. I am going to be charging my stylus, by the way. It's charging still, but I too am bothered by the clicking noise, and I apologize if you're bothered as well, because it is bothering me. And the terrible handwriting, obviously. It is bothering me too. And I'm sorry. Okay. Chalwampiwa, Chalwataxa. Chalwataxa. Okay. Chalwataxa. So two of the same. And Kimsa and Ma. Okay, that should be Chalwampiwa, Chalwala. And then Chalwalawa, Chalwataxa. So I definitely think Ma, Kimsa, and Paya are like markers for how much people cop, right? So it's Kimsa. Ma, Kimsa, Paya. Those three seem to be markers for like numbers. Not markers, like words to describe numbers, right? Since one of the fishermen is lying, we're gonna have to not trust anyone. So there's 1, 2, 3 big fish overall. Chalwataxa has 1, 2, 2. All fish has 2 of it only. Literally none, right? Wait, but so these are different markers at the beginning. Okay, let's look at the ones with multiple fish types in them, right? So we've got Ma here, so there's 2 of that. There's 2 types here, and there's 2 types here, right? So we have Let's start at the top. Ma chawa ma ach chawampiwa chawa taksa. So G is definitely none of these, right? And Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa is like a unique fish. There's no other fish like Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa. So it's one that other people don't have at all. Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa. Paya Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa. But what's a fish that no one else has? Like, for example, this big fish, 3 people have it. Then you would see Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa. Chalwalawa Chalwa taksa. No, that's Chalwawa. Yeah, so then this is like, this is not, it's definitely not the big fish. Unless they're lying. Unless number 5 is lying. I think number 5 is lying. Because, look, this one has, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overall, and it's spread out among people. 9, actually. Right? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it, like, modifies the word? Maybe the word changes depending on the quantity. But I believe that they're different. Chawala, chawawa, chawa. Let's start this one and come back to it maybe. Okay. Chawawa chawa taksa, right? So this 1, 2 people have so far. Chawawa, chawawa. So there should be 2 people who have this kind of fish. But there's way more than just 2 who have this kind of fish. I think our logic might be a little flawed. Let's check again. Chawa, chawa. Chawala might be a shorter way of saying it, right? Chawala, chawalawa, chawa taksa. Okay, so that's 2. Actually, this one with 1 fish, there should be 1 type of fish. So D has 1 type of fish, G has 1 type of fish. So just B. It says that 2 people should have this type of fish overall. That's not true for this, because there's more than 2 people who have this fish overall. Unless we count chalwa as well. Then 4 people have this type of fish. 4 people have this type of fish, 3 people have this type of fish. So I'm gonna guess this is G. We're gonna say this is G. And then Paya is 1. Okay? Then since we know Paya is 1, this fisherman has 1 of this fish. So it could be, let me erase. This fisher has one of this type of fish and ma of this other type of fish. But this fish also has one of this type of fish, and then kimsa of this type of fish. But we assumed that this was just a nickname for this. Chalwa was just a nickname for Chalwalawa, right? So we have to look at how much. Wait, but everyone has one Chalwalawa Chalwa taxa. If this is Chalwalawa Chalwa taxa, so there can't be multiple numbers of it because there's only one per person. Unless someone's lying. But why is, like, I can't assume everyone's lying here. Hold on. Let's backtrack a little bit. Yeah, today's live stream was a little confusing. I think I at least definitely need to strengthen my pattern recognition skills before moving on to problems like this. I think I'm definitely in the 20-point level at the moment. So, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Both problems today have been out of my comfort zone. We're going to... I don't want to waste time attempting problems that I am not, like, ready to attempt because of my current, like, skill level. So I think we might put a hold on these 25-point problems until I've mastered the 20-point ones. And I've finished that, like, series on the other scripts one, you know? I think what I'm going to do is we'll work on a 20-point problem from my, like, OneNote library of problems. Hopefully we can find one. Basically what I'll do is I'll pull a 20-point problem from this one. That's 10 points. Also, we only have 10 minutes left, so is this from the open round of 2022? This is 5 points? What? Okay. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Let me add a new page. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. First thing is next live stream. I'm gonna use the keyboard for this one. Alright, so we're just gonna do live stream agenda. I think it would be more productive to figure out something that will confuse others less and put less pressure on myself to be right all the time, you know? So we're gonna do live stream agenda. Tomorrow's live stream. And that's the 10th. We're going to walk through PowerPoint of 20-point problems and hopefully get about 2 done. So the idea is that we keep practicing the 20-point problems during the practice streams. Walk through PowerPoint of 20-point problems. This especially, we should pull them from recent years. Then we want 2 on the 11th in the morning. I believe the 11th will be, yeah, the 11th is a Thursday for me. So on the 11th in the morning, we'll continue walking through the PowerPoint and answer any like questions that you have. Obviously, if you have any questions, just like stop me and I'll pull up the NACLO website and we can start solving that one. But yeah, we'll continue walking through the PowerPoint. Of 20 pointers. And like since we already figured out how to like solve script-based problems, we're gonna try and avoid the script-based ones because we're already familiar with those enough, right? And I'm assuming tomorrow we're gonna walk through more script-based ones. So, yeah. Then on the 12th, which is a Friday morning. We'll do live problem solving, but mic on. So that means that I'm just going to be like solving 20 pointers over and over and over again. Then we'll have on the 13th, again, we have live problem solving, but the mic is off. And this is gonna, I definitely need to put some music in the background. And I'm thinking of having a Pomodoro timer. So it's like more of like a study with me type thing. On the 14th, it's gonna be live problem solving again. Again, like for these live problem solving ones, my mic will be mainly off, but if you have any questions that you want me to walk through, I can turn my mic on and like walk through them. So yeah, so then this is gonna be mic off. Mic off. And again, we're gonna have background music, etc. Okay. For the 15th, that's 10 days away from the competition. So we expect to be done. We expect to have mastered 20-point problems. So we need a PowerPoint of 25-point problems and outline. Actually, well, we have to dedicate a whole PowerPoint to that. PowerPoint of 25-point problems. 16th is going to be going through PowerPoint, continue PowerPoint. 17th is going to be how 25 power? Well, I'll figure out the quantities, but I'll post an updated like live stream agenda on the YouTube channel as well, and probably on Instagram. I'm just writing it out over here live so that I'm letting y'all know that it's not going to be as confusing as today's live stream. So after we continue the PowerPoint, we can continue it for there until Wednesday. Wednesday is when we switch over to outliers. So the 18th will be outlier problems, like the 5-point problems, right? And expect to get a video after this, like video. 25-point strat. Jeez, nice. And then we'll have a video on 20-point. At least around then, around the 14th. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we have like outlier problems. Yep. Okay, and then after I cover the outlier problems, that shouldn't take more than like a stream or two. I think I'm gonna spend the next like 5 days just doing live problem solving. So from the 19th to the 25th, or 23rd technically, because we want to get good sleep on the 24th for sure. From the 19th to the 23rd, it's going to be live problem solving. And it's going to be timed mic on, most likely. Yeah, timed mic on. So this is an ideal schedule. For the next few weeks leading up to the competition. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I know today's live stream was a little confusing for me personally, and I'm sure it was a little confusing for you as well, but rest assured, not all live streams are going to be like this, because we've got a plan now going forward to like properly target each problem category based on the points they give, so based on the difficulty. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 a.m. PST. Thank you.